Hello everyone, today we will talk about the future of NSOC. Our company name is Newcastle Sunflower Organic Corporation. The company started by our group. We found there was a market for products made from organic and insecticide-free sunflower seeds and oils. During the first months of the foundation of NSOC, the main operation of our company is bought and sell sunflowers to natural food outlets and weekend market stakeholders. The mission of our company is aimed to manufacture and sell of sunflower oil and margarine, sunflower-based flour and soaps, and fund several practical strategies which could support the expansion of the company. The current structure of our company is consisting of an agricultural scientist, a production chemist, a marketing consultant, and an office supervisor. As to the part-time role of the team member in the management and operation of the company, one is CEO, another CFO, and the other two of our group are engaged in general marketing activities. Firstly, let me introduce the cultural profile of Bhutan. Bhutan, officially the Kingdom of Bhutan, is a landlocked country in South Asia, located in the eastern Himalayas. It is bordered by Tibet, autonomous region of China in the north, the Sikkim state of India, and the Chinby Valley of Tibet in the west. The Arunachal Pradesh state of India in the east, the states of Assam and West Bengal in the south. Bhutan is capital in South Asia and is the region's second least population national after the Maldives. Chimpur is the capital and the largest city, while Tripoli is the financial center. In Southeast Asia, Bhutan ranks first in economic freedom, ease of doing business, and peace, and is the least corrupt country of 2016. However, Bhutan continues to be a less developed country. Hydroelectricity accounts for the major share of its exports. The government is a parliamentary democracy. The head of state is the King of Bhutan, known as Dragon King. Bhutan maintains development with 52 countries and the European Union, but does not have formal ties with the five permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. It is member of United Nations Third Domestic and Non-Aligned Movement. The Royal Bhutan Army maintains a close relationship with the Indian Army Force. One of the lowest elevations in the country is the Manas River in the south, which is only 92 meters above sea level. The other is the northern Himalaya, where the highest peaks are 6,000 to 7,000 meters above sea level, and 7,554 meters above sea level. Kullamuri is the highest mountain in the Bhutan. Bhutan Glacier is mainly located in the northern parts of Bhutan in the alpine area, accounts for 10% of Bhutan's total area. These glaciers are an important source of renewable water for the Bhutanese river and bring a great deal of fresh water to the Bhutanese people every year. Bhutan Northern Higher South Low. Southern mountain area is a subtropical climate, humid and rainy. Annual precipitation of 5,000 to 6,000 mm. Central Valley region, mild climate, annual precipitation 7,060 to 2,000 mm. Elevation 180 to 7,550 meters.
Attending a recent board meeting, our group proposed some strategies and suggestions. The following was noticed. First, organic and insecticide-free margarine sales were were on the increase, and the company manufacturers could not keep with demand due mainly to reduced capacities of New South Wales producers to supply due to salt. So if we need to expand our productions of sunflowers, we need to consider the climate and soil environment of Bhutan. Second, organic margarine's market is very price sensitive and is especially from outlets like Coles, which they were able to source similar products in large quantity and lower priced. So that is the essential to add the local price factor into construction. In order to make a reasonable price stressed to open the sunflower product market in Putin. Increasing the interest by biology aware bakers and organic food producers to use organic flour in their products. When exporting sunflower production to countries like Bhutan, it is important to notice local citizens to be aware of potential already that the sunflower products may cause. The health benefits of sunflower based product, sorry, products products such as food source and beauty products. Therefore, the products of our corporation will be popular in Bhutan. For the sake of expanding and internationalizing the company, it is important to do the first and second point. Under correct circumstance, the interest strategy of sunflower production made by our group after several discussion meetings could be summarized as following. The first, price strategy. Reduce the export price to Bhutan so that it could attract more local people to buy the products from our company. And technology strategy. An important part of cost is product delivery. If our companies can set the factories and produce line in Bhutan or other neighbor countries, it could reduce the cost and make the profit maximum. So it is necessary for the company to investigate the local climate and soil environment to decide the area and recent it for new factories. In order to internalize our company, we should draw up a new organization or chart together with some new overseas operations. So we set up some positions of our overseas branch, such as overseas directors, overseas consultant, overseas employer, and so on. It is obvious to explain the adoption of this new organization chart. It's to suit the local culture and production developmental trend. Having a mature organizational structure is better controlled to and make strategies of the internalization of our company, which could not only enter into the local market, uh, but also advising our brand commonly. Also, in order to realize the internationalization, we can extend the sale life to exciting products and services by finding new markets to sell them in. If the business is plugged by disposition, uh, fluctuations in your markets due to seasonal change or demand circles. You can even out your sales by tapping markets with different or even counter sites called uh, fun, fluctuations.
Entering into a new overseas market, we may face potential challenges in every aspect, including outsourcing production, manufacturing, or exporting to Bhutan. Here are six main challenges. The first one, cost, including delivery cost, manufacturing cost, and human resource cost, and so on. Two, environment. It is important to make us aware about the local environment in Bhutan for better sales of production. 3. Healthy. Some people are allergic to sunflower products, so it's significant to notice the customers when selling our products in Bhutan to protect the citizens from some unnecessary troubles. The 4. Advertising. As a new overseas brand, our company has to compete with the traditional local brand to gain a market. And 5. Communication. Communication practice and the negotiation process between Australia and Bhutan is unavoidable, and some potential ethical or political concerns should be considered. 6. Cooperation. By cooperation with some local industries and combine both advantage, it could accelerate the development of a new overseas company. Regarding of the achievement of choosing organization schedule in the local Bhutanese, there are three main advantages of our new company chart. First, on simplicity. Everyone in different positions will have specific mission without requiring extra human resources. And two, on high efficiency. With a clear and concise organization schedules, the new overseas company will work efficient. The three, low cost. Reducing the unnecessary cost of forming a company could lower the cost of the whole company and increase the profits. Of possible concerns to the local Bhutanese communities regarding to our operation in overseas market. So for the long-term comparative and sustainable relationship between Australia and Bhutan, it's important for both countries to adopt numerous and strategy for development. Bhutan is offering a number of opportunities over the next 2 to 4 years. The first one, open the market to Australian-sourced organic sunflowers, food and beauty products. Two, the provision of another source of sunflower seeds and oils to Australian-based manufacturing operation. The three, exporting of world-leading Australian sunflower seed farming technique and expertise to Bhutan farmers and production practice. The four, local growing and manufacturing of organic or in-seed free sunflower-based products due to the similar soil perspectives and weather conditions. All in all, it still has many aspects and problems which is waiting for our group to discuss and consider for the sake of developing a new company to a bright future.